Hey there, Michelle Alpha here, and I just got back from the Jeffrey event. I've been there for 2 days now, and actually picked Mark Hoverson up at the airport, dropped him off today, had a great time with him. He's fabulous. He's a great mentor and coach, and I want to share some of the things I picked up. I have some notes here. I'm going to follow along and hopefully be able to elaborate on it. But over the next few weeks, I'm going to share those things with you because if you know me and you know who I am, that's what I'm all about. I'm very sincere. I have a huge heart. Maybe that's my weakness in this business, but I want you to learn the things that I have learned. So I'm hoping that I'm able to save you some time and kind of, get rid of those lies that are in this industry. One of the first speakers I saw was Susan Sly, and she talked about some things that are a must in the network marketing industry. And three of those things there's 3 J's. And the first one is you got to give up judgment, okay? Now, think about that. When you see somebody and you immediately judge them by their business, by how they look, you're not giving them a fair chance. That could literally be the next millionaire that you're about to sign up sitting in that front row if you judge them. The second one is give up jealousy. That will poison your business so fast, and you'll become so consumed with being jealous of this person who's making X amount of dollars online, or this person who's making X amount of dollars online. Instead of being jealous, try locking arms with them, try being friends with them, try learning something from them, have an open mind. And her third one was give up justification. I interpret that as quit trying to justify things. You can't do that in this business. You've got to take action. And that's where it brings me to, let's see, where did she talk about that? I have to look on here. Oh, there's 3 kinds of action that you can take in this business. The first one is the action of those things that are taking you away from your dreams. Now, think about that. If you take a certain type of action that's going against your dreams, you're never going to actually achieve those dreams. So if you're choosing not to take action to jump into an opportunity or to lock arms with leadership, what are you doing? You're actually possibly taking yourself away from your dream. The second one is action that moves us towards our dreams. Now, I want to share a little story with you. I remember when I was first getting into global resorts, it was a little difficult for me at the time just because I had gotten out of a honeymoon. I had spent a lot of money on that honeymoon because there was a hurricane that hit, and I literally depleted a lot of my funds, and I just didn't think it was the right time to do it. But I knew that I had to take action right then and there, and I figured out a way to make it happen. And that's all about pushing me closer and closer towards my dreams. And the third one is your action that allows you to live your dream. The action you're taking is allowing you. I am living my dream because of those actions I'm taking. So those are some of the things I got from Susan. I thought she was fabulous. Her final comment was, stop wasting time. Seize the moment now. You got to be about now, 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 now. Because if you don't, where are you the next day? You're in the same place or you're worse off. You're no closer to those dreams. So you have to take action. You've got to take those risks, and you've got to learn from them. If you fail, move on. Fail quick, move on. That's what I like to say. So think about it. Another thing she said, where your focus goes is where your energy goes. If you're focusing all your time in all these email accounts, that's where your energy goes. Or if you're focusing all your time in just a ton of training that's coming your way and you're not getting the guidance from a coach and mentor, all your energy is being spent on that. So that's very difficult. Now, the next person that came up was my favorite mentor and coach, Mark Hoverson. And I love this story because I wish I had known about it when I first started with Global Resorts. But he came up on stage and he said, hey everybody, I've got this opportunity. And it costs $10,000. You want to work with me? This great opportunity. Everybody raise your hand right now if you have $10,000 that you can spend right now, and I'll get you into my business. Nobody raised their hand. Thought that was very interesting. So what did he do next? Next he said, I'm going to use it from my perspective, but let's just say, no, that's going to confuse you guys. So Mark gets up there and he goes, okay, now I have a friend that out of the generosity, he's just being generous, out of the kindness of his heart, is giving me his Ferrari. Or maybe he said Rolls Royce. Either way, he's just giving it to me. And he said, you know what, Mark? Go ahead and give this to one person in your audience for $10,000. I know the car is worth way, way more than that, but I just want you to give it to somebody in there for $10,000. So Mark rolls the car in, and he looks out at the audience, and he asks that same question. Here's this car. I'm going to sell it to one person in this audience for $10,000. Who wants to buy it? I'm not kidding you. Everybody's hand would be raised in that room. And why is that? Okay? I'm going to go back to here so I can quote him exactly. And I don't know. People don't have money if you don't have an offer. All right? Think about that. If you don't have an offer, people don't have the money. So if you have an offer, people can come up with the money. I could come up with $10,000, even though I thought I couldn't 5 minutes ago. I guarantee you if there were a Ferrari sitting in that room and somebody was about to sell it to me for $10,000, I guarantee you I could come up with $10,000. And that's the kind of mentality you really have to take in this business. You have to realize that people can come up with this if you have a good offer. And that's one of the things that I, realize that I'm very fortunate with is I have a fabulous team. I've got, first of all, myself that can offer a lot of training. I'm successful in what I do. I generate a ton of leads daily, and that's through me actually learning how to do the system, and that's me locking arms with a coach and mentor. And we've got Eric Wilkes. I want to try to keep going up here. Eric Wilkes, who's successful. I can leverage him. We leverage Mark Hoverson all day long. The guy is completely successful. I don't even know if I can share this. I know he made over 100, 200,000 last month, just in 1 month. That is something he has achieved in 3 years. It can happen if you just see the vision, you understand, and you get in the right mindset. But the only way you can honestly do that is to work with a team that knows what they're doing. And they may be learning along the way too. There's nothing wrong with that. And one other point that he made out, and I hope this doesn't go too long because I want it to get on YouTube, but one other point is you've got the king way up here. And when I first started, that would be Mark Hoverson, okay? In order for me to get to him, I had to spend the money. I had to prove to him that I was committed and that I was willing to take action and work this business, because I'm going to guarantee you if I signed up as a free affiliate in his business, he would have the time or day for me. So then we have Eric, who was right in here. He's going to get me to him. And that's exactly what happened. I bought with Eric, and Eric was able to talk to Mark and tell him the kind of person I was, how committed I was, and I got to Mark. I've locked arms with Mark. I picked him up at the airport yesterday. I had dinner with him, had a fabulous time. That would not have happened had I have not taken action and proven myself, and that's the way you have to do it. You can get up here really fast by spending $20,000, $50,000, whatever it takes, and work with Mark right away. Or you can do it and come to somebody here and prove to these people right here like I did, and boom, you've proved to the top person, which he calls the king. So I hope that makes a lot of sense, and it's pretty much all that I got from, yesterday. I got a lot more, I shouldn't say that, but I'll share it with you in a webinar and stuff. So with that said, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.